time for a haircut. Could almost do the David Cassidy part here, or pull it over to the side. Yeah, I don't think so. Hey everyone, Dog Walker Dave here. Today on the channel, I will be going over my review of the FENIX 6 that I purchased not that long ago. Now I do realize it is a 2-year-old device. I bought it new, but waiting for Garmin to release the FENIX 7, which was supposed to take a year and a half ago or so, I wasn't willing to wait, so I picked this FENIX 6 up. It is the regular version, not the Sapphire Pro DLC, whatever the hell they call them. Now, a bit of background. Over the last several years, I have purchased Apple Watch 3, 4, 5, Suunto Ambit 3, Garmin FENIX 3. My latest device was a Coros Apex. So I have no brand loyalty, despite what you may think seeing the videos on the Coros device on my channel. So I picked this one up because I want to see how it performs. Coros Apex is still a great watch, but I want to give you my thoughts over the last few weeks with the FENIX. And again, I will mention I have zero brand loyalty, and I want to be able to give you some information to help you make an informed decision. As a note, all devices that track GPS, heart rate, and all the other metrics, they all have their advantages and disadvantages. From what I can tell, there is no perfect unicorn of a device out there. So I will give you my pros and cons of the FENIX 6. The build quality on this device is fantastic. I didn't go for the Sapphire Crystal one with the DLC bezel. I just went for the basic plain Jane one, 47mm version. And durability is great on it. I bought an aftermarket tempered glass screen off of Amazon just because I didn't want to ding up the screen at all, but it has Gorilla Glass for the screen. So it's a pretty durable screen. It's a relatively bulky unit, thicker than my Coros, relatively heavyweight in comparison. We're only talking 20-30 grams here, everyone. I do like having the 5 buttons. Not a fan of a touchscreen on devices that I use for all of my adventures. Okay, the next thing is the ability to download maps, put them directly onto the device. Now I know you can do it with other devices. You can do it with Polar, you can do it with Suunto, you can do it with Coros, but the ease of use, and I will switch over and show you how easy it is to take a map, if you go on Garmin Connect or AllTrails or any GPX file, and putting it on this device. It is simple, and the ability to follow basically turn-by-turn directions on the device is fantastic. I mentioned the Garmin Connect website. The Garmin Connect website is fantastic. You can see basically everything you want to see on the Garmin Connect website. You can see all of your stats, go back in history, geek out like you wouldn't believe on the Connect website. Another pro is the Garmin App Store. Change out the faces, put different widgets on it, customize it as much as you want to basically. And you can even create your own if you so desire. The screen on this compared to my Coros is far better. It's a lot more readable. You can adjust the backlight to different settings going from 0% basically all the way up to 100%. Very easy to read in sunlight. Very easy to read in the dark. It's a much nicer display than the Coros. And lastly, this is a pretty small one, but the accessory market. When you go on the Garmin website or you go on Amazon, other retailers, you can find lots of different bands, like this nice blue one I got with the quick change band on it. Now, what are the cons of the FENIX? Number one, price. You pay a premium for the Garmin brand. However, with paying the premium for the brand, you get a lot of use out of the Garmin Connect store. Heart rate and GPS tracking. It's not great. I don't find any device to be great overall. You're always going to get some GPS files that are off a bit, doesn't track properly, but we're not talking military grade devices here. So you're spending hundreds of dollars on something that will provide more than just GPS data. So they're pretty good overall. And the heart rate reading, it's okay. It's not fantastic, but neither Polar, Apple, Sunto, Coros, they are not perfect either. The battery life on the Coros is good. It's actually great. It's not as good as Coros. Nothing on the market is good as Coros. It's on par with Sunto, maybe a little bit better than the Sunto 9, or the new 9 Barrow, I believe it's called. A lot better than the Apple Watch, and a lot better than the Polar, of course. Now, the second last con, I guess I have, is that it's heavy and bulky. But I don't mind it. I don't mind, again, you're only 20, 30 grams different than other watches, maybe 40. It's not that big of a deal. It does stick out a bit, so it does get caught on clothes, but a lot of GPS units I find get caught on clothes. So it's not that big of a deal, for me anyways. And the last con, and actually this is a big one for me, there are way too many choices for the FENIX 6 on the Garmin website. I believe if I counted correctly, there is 17. I'm not positive, but I believe there's 17 different choices. 3 different sizes, sapphire, non-sapphire crystal, solar. It's just too many to choose from here. Personally, stick to 3 sizes. That's good. Put sapphire on everything. Sapphire can't be that expensive for a screen that small. So put sapphire on everything. Make the band out of stainless steel or a colored stainless steel or another type of brushed metal bezel, and stick with that. Don't need all the different choices. That's just my opinion on that. It makes it very difficult when you look on the website and you kind of go, oh man, what do I want to get? Do I want to get small, medium, large, sapphire, non-sapphire, solar, not solar? It's just far too confusing for the average person. I've only had this for a few weeks now, but overall, I am very happy with the purchase. Very similar to the FENIX 3, obviously better battery life, better screen, faster processor, but the basics are the same as the FENIX 3. 5-button layout is fantastic. The Garmin Connect store is great. I can look back at all my data from when I owned the FENIX 3. And overall, I'm quite happy with this unit. I will end up using this for the next few months for sure, until I get some kind of I need some kind of shiny new device thing. That will probably happen in the next few months. I'm not sure if it will be the new FENIX coming out, or if it will be something from Coros or Sunto, or maybe Polar will step up its game, offer better battery life, and maybe a more durable option than the Grit X. That's all I have for now. If you own a FENIX 3 or 5 or 6, any version of it, leave a comment down below and I'd love to hear from you. Let me know how durable it is for you. So far, pretty darn good. Can't complain at all. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your day. Oh, before I forget, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That would really help us out here. Peace.